Yo, I'm live. It's been a while. It has been a while. Let's check. Is my mic on? Testing, testing. Echo. Yeah. I need to get a mic stand. Yeah, I need to crop. Hold on. Hopefully it's not lagging. Can I crop this? It's been a while that I've not used stream. Let's refresh this chat. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna crop this. This is the very first stream, so I'm not gonna crop the borders out. I need to kind of do research now. Let me put this on performance mode, yo. There you go. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so what are we doing? We are kind of okay. Looking at the. We are trying to build a. The goal of this research is to. Let me show you. So basically, I know someone who has a problem with their urinary incontinence. Incontinence. Basically, what it means is like I know a person that has a bladder problem. You know how a bladder can hold a lot of urine. We have no problem, right? But some people cannot hold the amount of urine in their bladder, um, and it's significantly less. It's like about 250 ml. That's like if you think about a glass is like about a pint, which is like about a 500 ml. Half a glass. So it's which is a big problem, right? If you can't even hold them a half a glass of urine in your bladder, and it's you constantly have to go to the toilet, and when you constantly in that's not even the problem, right? The problem comes when you can't feel that you're the urgency. You can't feel we can't when you can't feel the bladder is full till the very last minute. That's what the problem is. I think I'm trying to solve is like I know a person who can't feel a their bladder till the very last minute, and their bladder holds a very small amount of urine. And by the time they detect this, the urgency feeling comes in when you want to pee. It's kind of too late. So the urine kind of starts leaking, and there's just it's just a mess, right? We just take our bladder and urinary contraction stuff for granted, but like for these people, um, it's kind of problem, and it's something it's a thing that's affecting their way of life, right? And I feel like as engineers, as a data scientist, I feel like we can solve this issue with we can bring a data to this, and kind of try to solve this, or at least try to solve this. This is my very first day. This is my very first session. Um, and the idea I have in my mind is that like there we put around some kind of bracelet, or I don't know, some kind of like when you have a cut, you have a band-aid, right? Some kind of sensor on the skin, and then I don't know which part of the body it will be, but an ideal case, an ideal case, in not invasive. In an ideal case, it's not an invasive, you know, thing that the patient would have to put on, but like I said, band aid where they can just stick it on their skin, or just wear a watch that would that would detect some kind of levels. I don't know what levels I'm checking. I don't even know, but it has to be not invasive. Um, through that we have to track. Through that we track the amount of urine in the bladder, and we track the urine in the bladder, and log it, and then remind through an app, or through like an Apple Watch or any sort of watch application. We give them a reminder of like, hey, look, your bladder is coming full. You need to go to pee in like 5 minutes. You need to clear out your bladder in 5 minutes, and so that you don't leak. You don't let it leak out. Um, so that what is this? Did not. I need to set this branch. Anyway, um, yeah, I need to. I was working with Obsidian, but like I need to set up the branch. I was playing around with the uh, Git repo and Obsidian, and I think I changed my branch and Obsidian for Obsidian. I haven't uh, updated the branch, so I need to do that in a while. Otherwise, my notes won't be saved in the GitHub. Anyway, so that's the back to the problem we were having, and the solution that we had in mind. An uninvasive, in not invasive method of detecting the urine levels in your bladder, pretty much. If I had to put it in one sentence, and logging that data, and as a using that as a reminder, sending a application log, sending a reminder to the patient that, hey, you need to your clear out your pee, right? The advantage of I think I can see a potential to this problem, because like I think I'm sure there's a lot of people who have this issue, and like um, so this is one of the things that we're researching after, is not only applicable to one person, but like many people. And I don't know what research is out there. Like I said, this is my very first day, and I just want to put it out there and really clearly define what my problem is and what I'm really trying to solve, and ask questions, because sometimes most of the time, like I've done masters and like project, and throughout my project, the main problem that I've been facing is like not asking the right question. I have so many questions, but I don't know how to filter out the right question, because every question seems so important. So I think laying out the question, what defining what the problem is, and then like going on from there, and seeing what like other people have done. Because I'm sure this is not, this is sure. Like every problem I've ever thought of is ever already thought of by someone else, and it's like spent a year or two or their whole life solving the problem. So I need to kind of research what they have, and let's see if we can do better, if we can actually implement their solution and actually help this person out. But the goal is just to help the person out, really at the end of the day, just help the person out. As an engineer, as an engineers, like data scientists, we strive to do that, right? I think all our knowledge is not we're not having them to accumulate, but like, to kind of just help person. And I really want to help this person out. So like, so let's do this. This is my project for I had a project for Christmas holiday. Like holiday really begins now. Like I haven't streamed. I haven't streamed in a while, because I started a job and like as a data scientist, and I did not know how like my job schedule fits in with the my streaming schedule, and everything just clashed, and it's a start. So I'm still trying to figure out like where everything fits in, and how much I have to put in my work, and how much I have left to stream. So that's one of the main reasons why I've not streamed in all. But enough about me, man. Like back to this phone. But yeah, what I was trying to say was like I had this project in my mind, the other project, which was like uh, trying to like, because I love video summarization, right? I mean, when I say I love video summarization, my master thesis was whole like summarizing videos using deep learning, right? And I spent a year tackling the problem, and I saw a similar problem, but in in a disguise and meaning. In YouTube, you have like long podcasts and whatnot. People summarize them, like people give them chapters, trying to summarize each segment. Can we do that? Can we do that using deep learning? I think it would be super helpful if we can make an application, um, make a model, make a train, make a model that would automatically do this. That would be great, because if you have to sit, if a video long 3 hour long video is not labeled a chapter, then it's kind of hard to find in what you're looking for, and it will bring more coherence and like more clarity to the video you're watching and content you're consuming and stuff like that. And I think it's more generalizable to like lectures and meeting presentation. So I wanted to start it off from like YouTube videos. Just that was the idea, but I feel like this is the urinary you. I don't even know how you pronounce this. Urinary in incontinence. Incontinence, is that how you pronounce? I don't know. Let me check. Okay, it's here. Incontinence. Urinary. Urinary. Man, fuck, I didn't even know how to pronounce. Urinary incontinence. Um, the problem of this seems more important. I feel like I can actually make an impact, improve someone's way of life. Um, so let's focus on this. Let's see if we can do this in 7 days. Let's see how far we get in like in a week or half, because my work is gonna start uh from January 4th. But but I think I know now like how much I have to put work in. Oh shit. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna so I might be streaming more after the New Year, but today's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna I plan to go gym after like 2 hours. So this is today my stream, and I'm also sick. So I just got like a massive cold. Hopefully it's the corona. Okay. Let's see if let me check the health of the stream. It's okay. It's okay. I can check the health of the stream from my phone actually. Uh, Let me just do that real quick, and then we can get started. This stream is gonna be really rubbish, I think, because first stream. Okay, I can tell there's a slight delay, but man, if I'm talking too much, I just get tired, yo. That's why I like Pomodoro sessions in my stream, because that just like means I don't have to talk a lot, but at the same time, I get to engage with you guys, engage with people. Okay, so let's get Pomodoro session. I'm actually watching James Salts as I do this. Um, so he has 25 minutes left. So yeah, I'm streaming, but I'm also watching a stream while streaming. Uh, just so that I don't like. The reason I do that is being mainly because of my Pomodoro sessions, because I need to stay disciplined with my Pomodoro session, and I feel like watching James like really helps me do that. Now I forgot to put on the timer, but let's run till 25 minutes, and then because that's how long he has left, and then we can take a break, and then just chill, and then 10 minutes, and then we can kind of go back. That's how Pomodoro works. All right. Okay. So what do you want to name this session? You urine. Is that how you even spell? That's how urinary. Man, I'm so bad at spelling it. Um. Okay, my mic won't be silent because this is like a research. It's actually not a. So someone has made a. So I was looking through. Someone has made like research. I can feel like my computer's lagging, which I really don't like. Yeah. Ah, fuck. I don't like this. The fact that my computer lags when I stream. Okay, so looks like their solution is a bit invasive, which is what we don't want. So it looks like their device has to be like inserted into the patient bladder, um, which is not ideal. Which is not ideal, and which is let's see if we can start this thread. We just need a starting point. Maybe we can follow up on the research and track down like other research materials that's happening in the field. 38-minute video. I'm not gonna watch that shit. It's actually like if you watch maybe 15 minutes, but still that's very long. Okay, Cleveland cleaning. Okay, let's just search this shit. Has anyone tried to develop the system in GitHub? Like, because GitHub is gold. Yeah, if someone has developed the system, then or has a model or anything like that, then our job is pretty much done. Our goal is pretty much not to make a fancy model or app. Our goal is to just help people out, like help this person out. Okay, in urinary incontinence market quality indicators for SCY stress. Everyone usually assesses overactive bladder treatment market trends. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's no many rippers out here as well. Man, the fact that okay, there's probably debilling method to product summary. Identify quality indicators for a woman diagnosed with stress urinary incontinence. Okay, what is a stress urinary incontinence mean? Like, how does that differ with Let me write that down. Hold on. Yeah. My mom just screamed from not screamed, but he was like, "Why aren't you at gym?" Cause I'm doing research, yo. Okay, how does that? How does? Okay, I think the question is like, what is this? Actually, so you guys see what I'm doing? Put this here, and I'll put this here. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Rational background. The rationale of the study is to create a set of QI for women diagnosed with as the development of these QI will help measure quality of care. QI will manage the patient discomfort. Improve QI. I don't even know what these fucking terminologies are. Um, Prevent complication with any treatment. The objective of the study is to da 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 Delphi method. Okay, like just think about like learning about new fields, like going to so much vocabulary that you don't know if you don't because you have not started from the start, and we're just like joining in from the middle of somewhere. So like the vocabulary is definitely an issue. Like not understanding what they're actually saying is like an issue. Um, so what is this problem? Like like let's look at their. I do not like the fact that my computer is like lagging, yo. Please, man, if I had money, yo, I would just invest in like a computer that can like help me stream because I really want to stream and like log this research as I go, but also like I don't want it to like hinder my work, and it's such a painful thing, bro. Me like anyway, urinary contention is a union intentional passing of urine. It is a common problem throughout. Okay, millions. Okay, stress incontinence. When urine leaks out at times when your bladder is under pressure. Example, when you cough. Oh, oh, I think this is that. We found an answer. So it leaks out when the bladder is under pressure. Urge contention. When urine leaks out, when you feel a sudden intense urge to pee soon afterwards. Like to be honest, like I don't know the person that I'm, have in mind. I don't know which one they fall in, but that's so. It looks like there's a category like like in any there's a category. Let's just take a screenshot of this. It might be useful later. You can turn. Might be used later. Cause of urine incontinence is death. Okay, we know the cause, yo. We don't need stress incontinence is usually the result. Weakening of pelvic floor muscle. Okay, I need a picture. This is why I need a picture. Urine incontinence is usually the result of, oh my god, overflow incontinence. Pelvic. What is a pelvic floor muscle, yo? Look at this. Oh, I totally forgot that there were two genders, and they have two different female and male. Okay, anyway, let's look at this. Work in your pelvic floor muscle. Huh. I think this is a better accurate picture. It's so interesting how like the biology of human like male and female are so similar, but at the same time they're so different. If you look at this, it's very interesting. Sure, I'm not the first person to say that, but okay. So the red one, pelvic bone, pubic bone, pelvic floor muscle. So the red one, so this particular. Where were we? Ah, I hate the when we have so many tabs, such as pelvic floor muscle and the uterine. Nah, I was not looking for this, yo. I'm looking for like solutions that people have tried to develop so I can work on. But I don't even understand the problem. That's the problem, right? Like, what is urine incontinence? So from what we learned is that urine incontinence is like we said, there's many different types, but like it seems to be actually that's why I need build a tree knowledge, yo. Um, man, my computer is lagging, yo. Like I don't like this. I like everything I try to do is like it happens like for 2 seconds later, and like every word I type, oh my god. Yeah, okay, urine incontinence. Ah, please, please. Yo, from tomorrow, I'm literally like saving up for a computer, man. Or I might actually just invest in a computer, yo. Like decent GPU, but I want an RTX, yo. Um. Anyway, so this is the problem. Stress. Okay, like we already had a screenshot, but we didn't have it in the. Ah, nah, please, man. Please, man. Come on, man. Like this is so annoying, yo. Like look at this. Like how, man? Like I'm using like a 3,000 pound MacBook Pro and it can't even handle a shitty stream and like oh, why am I so toxic at this? Like it's just mad when things are not. And I don't know. I don't want to binge out like 4K in a computer like Mac, another Mac like that's the M1 series Mac. Sounds like just sorry because this shit doesn't even work. Um. Anyway, yeah, that's not why am I even here. Um. This fucking Google is useless. Google Scholar. Can we go to Google Scholar? Oh my god, please. This is so slow. This is so slow. This is why I'm literally coming hate my fucking current house, like where I'm living. Oh my god, yeah, like literally I hate this. Ah, yo, this is hell unknown, yo. UI, urinary incontinence, demonstrates its impact on the worldwide. Okay, cool, we get it. We get it. A lot of people have this problem. Medline research was performed, a population-based study. Median prevalence of female UI was okay. This okay, cool. There seems to be a metric. Wow. Okay, so you are okay. It's caused by different amount. Okay, that's cool. Now we're talking. So now we know what features. Okay, so these sub methods over here that we just have taken a screenshot seem to be a features of like what are the factors that affect that lead to urinary incontinence. Um, Stress seems to be one factor. Urge, overflow, and total. I don't know what that means, but I can understand the stress. It's definitely one factor. And this paper is exactly saying that it was 50% stress, majority of it's stress, then mixed, 32% mixed. What does that mixed even mean? Um, Medline research with Pomodoro review mixed, and finally urge. Shit, only 14% urge, but I feel like the person I'm having in my head falls into this 14%, the tail of things. Risk factor include obesity, corner. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Is this for female though? Uh, can we have this in Mandalay? Where's my Mandalay? Okay, there we go. I feel like this is a good literature. It's 12. It's 12 page long. Um, Things are so fucking slow. Look at this. When I was in uni, yo, the internet. Whenever I was in university, the internet was so fast. Um, Man, I just want to move out really, like from this house. One of the main reasons is like the internet. I'm currently living in my mom's house, my parents' house, and like this is fucking ridiculous. Like, oh my god, you have to do this 100 times. Imagine how much time I'm wasting just sitting here doing nothing. Uh, what the fuck is that? Yo, what's up?
What is that horrible noise? Oh, it's not for me.
It's not me. Yeah, it's annoying, yo. Annoying, man. Annoying, annoying. Fucking hate this piece of shit. Someone please donate me a computer, yo. How can you like? I'm To be honest, this computer has been quite. It's been a while. Like, look, clicking a Zoom sign takes like 2 seconds. How? Like, how am I living throughout like the 21st century and I'm still having this issues? Um, and it's hot in here, yo. Particularly because my laptop is blowing like hot air. It's hot in here because, like I said, my laptop is blowing hella hot air. I'm like, and if I open the window, it's cold as well. It gets really cold. Okay, according to the I'm just gonna skim through this. According to yada yada yada. Okay, so older. This is a common problem in older people than younger people. That's what this tells me according to this paragraph. The review describes. Okay, yada yada. Get to the point, mate. Yeah, yada yada. Studies were grouped together according to location. Stress urged mixed. Okay, so they are kind of like defining what the problem is. They're like, so stress is a thing. Can we not like detect like cortisol level? Because stress is like a isn't like cortisol like correlated with. I'm sure cortisol is correlated with stress, and stress is correlated with uh UI, urinary, urinary incontinence, right? So maybe detecting cortisol levels in the blood. How are you gonna do that? Aren't there texts that do it already? Is there a text tag? Cortisol level. Anyway, studies are not meeting any. Yada yada yada. Okay, what is this? Ones are only you in my age. What is approximately 2,000 people were surveyed. Yada yada yada. Doesn't even talk about any solution, yo. Just talks about research. This I think this research is mostly about like who has it and what is usually the cause. Um, stress urge mixed. I think urgency is like this one. Urge is when urine leaks as you feel a sudden intense urge to pee. So when I think this is where the person I have in my head falls is like you have to have a certain urge to feel pee, and then you just kind of leaks out. It doesn't give you time to kind of like just hold it. Um, so mixed is I think a mixture of stress and urge. Yeah. Can we just go to a conclusion, yo? I think guys, I might actually stop the stream, man, for real. Like this is getting annoying. Like I can't even do any research here because in conclusion, here we go. UI remains highly prevalent. Cross-cultural and cross-condition affects women of all ages. This was research was looks like only for women. Risk factor are numerous. Quality of life. There you go. Substantial impact on the quality of life is substantial. That's what I'm talking about. I already knew this. Okay, you don't have to do. Future epidemiologists should ensure unifying definition of meaningful evidence-based medicine. To project cost. Okay. Look, we're not trying to come up in this project. We're not trying to come up with a medicine. We're just trying to come up with a detection system. So this, if say in a ultimate world, alternate world, you have this system, it would not stop your UI. You still be leaking, but what it will do is you'll be able to at least know when you're about to leak, and better be prepared for that, right? Anyway, this is kind of yes. So it just kind of gave me like that research was pretty good. Like, how do you? Hey Google, no, not the Google box. Okay, that's 25 minutes, yo. Um, are we gonna go for a break? If you wait for me, then I'll come back to you on my own. On my own. Yeah, it was back in 2012 when school bells would send us out for lunch, talking about our favorite shows and stupid ones. Parents say that we couldn't stay. I need to get some, get away from the desk. Otherwise, I can't. I'll burn out in like a single day. But so far, yo, I've been talking a lot. Like I have not been focusing, but I've been just talking a shit ton. So like this is the problem with me streaming. It's like and not doing Pomodoro session. Is like I feel like urge to talk because mic is right in front of me. This mic, and it's like, hey, come talk to me. And anyway, urinary bladder level detection, urine detection. Yo, I had like a bit of heavy breakfast today, and this is, I've been trying to bodybuild, right? I've learned bodybuilding so much more than I thought. Like I thought it was just lifting weights, but it actually there's technique to it, and it's actually like really subtle techniques to it that you need to perform to kind of get good at it. It's almost like any sports. And I and one of the things about bodybuilding is kind of I really like. Hold on, the stream that I'm watching is it's like it's like yeah, bodybuilding is I'm finding hard because you have to eat a lot. Like you have to constantly eat and and my like the thing I do my work is like requires like lots of focus and I can't focus when I eat for some reason and I think this partly because like when you eat like your blood rushes down to your gut and not to your brain and I just feel sleepy and whatnot and I think so it's been hard for me in that sense. If my work was physical, right? Like if my work was I don't know, like going to the gym or like something physical, then I think I'll be eating would be fine. But like it's just like sitting behind the desk and it's really hard to like. So that's the thing that I've been struggling with in like in my bodybuilding side hobby. But hey, uh, man, this project is so overwhelming. Not gonna lie. Now that I know that there's not much actually being done by the field, well, I don't know that yet. But it's development of sensory system to measure. Whoa, Please, yes, please. All right, we're gonna break, yo. And like we have 1 minute, and then we can get started again. You take your women breath. What is this gimmick? Ah. Yes, sir. Non-invasive measurement of filling level in bladder. Yes, sir. Okay, the device gives you an alert. Yes, sir. It gives you an alert in contested patient when a predefined possible critical level is reached. Yes, sir. Yo, this is exactly what we wanted. Um, and someone has done it. Patient with a neurologic bladder dysfunction, such as suffer from both uncontrolled loss in urine, black flow, yada 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 yada, into kidneys. The latter is caused by scotorial reflux. Urine flows back into kidneys as a consequence of overflow of the bladder to mitigate consequences of pads, urinal condoms, the injection if mother. Since they have no knowledge of current feeling. Yes, sir. All right, yo, let's go. 1 hour. Whoa. Ah, infrared sensors. Yo, this company is literally has built. So this company has already built what I actually want. How much does it cost? And can I build my own? What is this? I know I've been in this page before. Fucking, why don't they just make this open source, yo? It's fucking bullshit, man. Corporates trying to fucking monopolize on like patients' disease. It's like just heartbreaking. I guess they gotta. This is not good. Can you imagine your mom has like, I don't know, your loved ones has a cancer or whatever, and then a company just like, hey, we can solve this, we can kill your cancer, but you gotta pay millions of pounds. And like, why? Like, if you want a better, like, I'm sure, like, if you're actually working on this problem, you would want a better solution, right? To drive a better solution, perhaps like more ideas in the field, and if you want your field to grow, then like make that shit open source, yo. Like, look at how deep learning space is like so much open source. Though like there's shit that's closed source, like you, but still, yo. Can I come and work with you guys, yo, in Germany? Really, yeah. Yo, there's little in Germany. Did not know. Look, hey, little. We have a little next to my house. Anyway, yo, can I read their paper, yo, anywhere? But this is exactly what I want. That is exactly what I want. I don't even need to do this project, yo. But I think if I fail to do this, like I'll see how far I can get. But if not, then nothing. I'll contact them and like try to get the person that I know get in touch with this company and try to get this shit going because I think that'll be really helpful. Aerodynamic testing. Huh. Okay. Anyway, that was the like I just need their fucking paper and then sensor, okay, infrared. Infar sensors. I know I spelled infrared wrong, but Google knows what I'm talking about. Implantable ultrasound. Is ultrasound a non-invasive multi? Yes, sir. I'm sure. Like look by judging by their company's like website, it doesn't sound like the system they have is too complicated. Oh, I wish I was in university, man. Like research papers are kind of free, pretty much. Reading papers are kind of free. And over here, it costs money. Like I don't think I can get a hold of this paper, can I? I just need one paper. I just need one paper, and then I can like start crawling all the other papers. Sir, I think found it. I think I found it. When was this released? Yo, it was released in 2021. Look, shit. Yes, sir. When was this released? Okay, it's kind of old, but let's see what they got anyway. So I don't have to keep coming back and searching. Let's just search. Yes, sir. Okay, we got two papers in. I'm excited to read this paper. 2021. Let's go. No, 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 no. I think I'm getting used to the speed, to be honest. Now, uh, forward-looking ultrasound wearable. Is ultrasound harmful? I know you do ultrasound scanning, like when you are pregnant. Don't they use ultrasound like to scan the embryo, or like not the embryo, but like the fetus that's growing in the when someone's pregnant. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, someone have developed the sensor. Department of Mechanical Engineering, yada yada yada. Forward-looking ultrasound wearable sense scanner system for ultimate bladder volume. Accurate measurement of bladder volume is an important tool for. Wearable bladder scanner system that can continuously measure bladder volume in daily life. The system consistent. Is it wearable? Okay, it says it's wearable. At least method was at least square. Least square method was implemented to optimize surface. The system is okay. 2D, basically a matrix, which includes sectors. Okay, it basically has something like looking into something pi- piezoelectric transducers with substrates with thin substrates. The study aims to estimate the volume of bladder. Wait, wait. I think this is wrong. The volume bladder. We're not looking at volume bladder. We're looking at I don't know. We don't want to. Hopefully, this paper is not about like determining your bladder volume, total volume. It's hopefully it's about like. Anyway, this is about like how much you can hold. Anyway, the potential approach for wearable bladder monitoring, which has similar measurement accuracy. It has similar measurement accuracy compared to commercial bladder imaging system. Wearable avoiding due to growing aging population. Can we just look at the conclusion, yo? We skim through this paper. Yada yada yada. Final material methods. Acoustic from there. Man. Okay, this is getting out of my field, but I have no idea. But I think we can learn. I'm not too scared of that this though. Okay, here we look. Okay. The volume estimation experimental results. The experiment was conducted to estimate the volume using pig bladder to verify feasibility of the system. Whenever 500 ml of water was injected. Whoa, is that did they use pig bladder? Is that a pig bladder? That's so sick. That is interesting. The feasible yeah, where was the results? Experimental setup. Results. Here you go. Whenever 50 ml of water was injected, the bladder volume was measured using commercial bladder scanner. Oh shit! Okay, there are commercial. The working frequency of bio. Oh shit. Okay, that is interesting. Can we? Is it possible to take a picture, like a scan, and then perhaps like I don't know. Okay, this is a naive way, but like taking a picture of a bladder, like using ultrasound image, like get an ultrasound features, like right, and I don't know, train a CNN or something to do that. But how are you gonna build a training set? I don't know. I have no idea. That's why like machine learning. Like I want something to learn with the patient. Like it's sometimes really hard to get training set. How do they build a prosthetic arm? It's like how do they learn what signal is what when they build a prosthetic arms? Anyway, the commercial equipment provide beam learning. Hey, look, commercial equipment, some images, of volume estimation value. What is this B? Is this does B mean like binary images, binary mode images? Like can't even zoom in. The fucking quality is so bad. So what am I looking at? Tag scan measure volume. Interesting. Fabricate device detected signals from the walls of the big ladder filled with. Okay, so like, okay, okay, I'm getting some ideas now. So imagine this is the bladder, right? We can track bladder down, and this is your tummy, right? We put a, I don't know, like not tummy, but like this is the outer layer, and we put a sensor over here. We send a laser beam over here. Send a laser beam and reflect. Basically, what I'm trying to say is reflect back the laser beam and check the time. Check the time it takes to return back. Um, and say like if the beam in this region returns back slower than um the signals in over here, then we know the water level. Perhaps we could estimate the water level is somewhere over here, like um, at this level. Um, could be a potential solution. I don't know. I'm just guessing over here. The signal. Okay, the echo received from the center of pig bladder. I think they did the similar thing. The fabricated devices detected signal from walls, pig's bladder filled with water. Okay, um, cool. The echo received from center of the pig bladder can distinguish the bladder wall. Okay, so you can distinguish. So like the received signal, we can kind of distinguish. Like we can tell which one is what. Like what is from what. Like we can tell like distinguish what is affected by. I think bladder itself, bladder wall. The amplified signal obtained a clear signal with certain da 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 band pass filter yada yada yada. Okay, so they apply some filtering, I think, to amplify the signal and reduce noise. The dimension of the bladder can be determined. That was the dimension of the bladder can be determined by distinguishing the position of the bladder Okay, cool. The received signal from the posterior wall of the bladder can amplify to compensate for diffraction loss before filtering. Um, in the case of non in vivo measurement, additional time gain compensation should be required due to additional time gain compensation. So basically, okay, cool. I don't even know how to explain that, but I get it. Um, compensated and filter data were processed by an envelope detection and the later with data DVC of the maximum depth of bladder measured by commercial equipment. The distance between peaks of fabricated device was the distance between the bladder depth indicates the measurement of two devices were similar. Anterior wall. The image of no, no, no. The field view of fabricated device did not cover the entire bladder. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's just go to the conclusion, yo. The study, the pictures looks nice. What does that even mean? Let's optimize episodio ellipsoid. I guess. Okay, what's it wrong? I don't even know how you pronounce it, but I get it. From measured data. Obtaining. Proposed method. Okay, let's look at the references, yo. I can't focus when my computer's so slow. It's just like way too fucking slow, yo. You can say that we were young. You can say that we were young. We knew we were meant to be. Yo, would I download this fucking paper? Let's download that shit again. Yo, we were meant to be. Turn a D, you know. Okay. Fucking hell, I couldn't find that. Why did you? How come? Like, how come? How come? I couldn't find the fucking paper. Fucking useless, yo. Can I just drag this? It's fucking bullshit, yo. I'm on. Who the fuck is that? You could say we were meant to be. Is it wearable? That is so good. So I think what this paper is arguing is the fact that like the um obviously I think they're trying to develop, but they also argue the fact that like when you have this system in place like to detect inconsistencies, the leakage of your urine, um, if you have that system where you can detect the volume of your urine, and then it kind of like condition the patient to kind of like reprogram their brain to kind of know when they're about to when they should go to urine. It's like conditions them. Um, so like in the future, they perhaps don't need the the wearable device after they've been conditioned, which is pretty cool. Monitoring bladder size content in non-invasively ultrasound scanning. The technique uses ultrasound imaging to differentiate the fall. Okay, this method gives accurate results but does not lend itself to monitoring. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like you ultrasound scanning, like taking an image of an ultrasound and like doing the scan. It's actually hard because um although it like gives you accurate result, it does not lend itself to monitoring in like at homes. You can't use it. It's not applicable at home. So this is what the paper is suggesting, because it requires like powerful computation resources, which I'm not sure is true anymore, because you can definitely like train a neural net to like the powerful computation resources. This paper was returned in 2013, 2021. So it's like the computation resources. I can argue that might not be true, or like it's arguable that things might have changed, but the fact that a gel application, like a physical gel, I've seen like when I was getting an ultrasound, you put a lubricant or like a KY jelly or something, like a gel on the skin, and then you do the ultrasound. I don't know for what reason, but you do that. And so yeah, this paper argued just that the requirement of gel application also make most commercial ultrasonic inappropriate for wearable monitoring. So yeah, it's not wearable. It's not wearable because you need some gel and control measurements. Although some portable and wearable ultrasonic sensors for bladder monitoring. Okay, cool. Yeah, what is this? What does this impedance even mean? Let me search that. Bioelectrical impedance. I'm sure the paper will explain later, but I'm just curious what that means. Interesting. This is why I really like reading old paper, uh like old paper. Although they're like their techniques are old, like and might be outdated by like a better method, but Because it's old and the field would be relatively new, and like there's like, they're the ones who define the terms, and like it kind of, it's easier to understand the field if you read a paper like far back. This is what I've learned, I think. um, if you just like jump onto a paper 2021, it kind of can be kind of hard. um, but at the same time, you're sacrificing for the state of the art. Okay, so in biological signal analysis, I guess, I think that's what it means, impedance. Ah, yes, this I'm aware of this. Like, I think I was reading like Arnold's bodybuilding, the encyclopedia, where he talks about this. He Okay, bioelectrical impedance. Like, it's, I think, according to my knowledge, it's like, I don't know anything, but I'm just rambling. But I think what I think it is, it's like, it sends an small electric signal through your, you know, through your body, and it measures the resistance, and it measures the resistance, and then kind of calculates your body. It measures the resistance, uh, for that an electric signal, like, your body has towards that electric signal, and then from that you can kind of estimate body composition, because like I think fats have the idea is like fats have higher insulation. So if your body is more fat, if you have more fat in your body, then there'll be higher resistance. So I think that is my idea of like my knowledge of bioelectrical impedance, uh, but I'm not sure. I need to read about this. The technique is principally used for determining extracellular and total body water. Yeah, total body water. Yeah, I guess. And several skin surface electrodes. Um, yeah, this is at my gym. I think. I have it in the gym. Like, we have it at the gym, and it's used to measure like body fat percentage and whatnot. But anyway, several skin surface electrodes are required at the abdomen level. Electrical impedance used for. Okay, why not? Anyway, okay. The author says it's not suitable. Electric impedance used to detection. I forgot the meaning of in vitro and in vivo. Aren't they like? I know this is a term of like how invasive, right? I think because you got in vivo and in verto fertilization or something like that, right? That's like way back in high school biology class. Anyway, non in testing in vitro and in vivo. Okay, I generally don't read the like introduction bit, because most of it is kind of repeated, because I'm so new into the field that I have to read the introduction. Though I should have read the conclusion before. Let's actually jump into the conclusion and look at the pictures anyway. To be honest, I don't think this is too complicated, man. Um, if you look at it, there's just like, what is this? Getting input and getting an output. Yeah, the battery thing. Okay, that's a very interesting paper. I'm not gonna dive in too much. I'm gonna just like, uh, at this point, I'm just kind of like, um, not going in too deep, but like breath. I'm focusing on breath and depth. So I won't read the full paper. I won't read the full paper, but let's see what else is available out there. But yo, this thing, the thing they developed over here, is like pretty promising. Like the question is, how did they do it? Uh, their products, like how expensive is the product? User, no, no, no. Okay, that's literally the website I was in. Like, how do I get in touch with them? They spent like 2 years developing this fucking thing. Um, 2 years of work. I'm trying to do that in like 7 days. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, the thing is, this is not a problem. Good thing is, there's a lot of studies out here, so. Uh, yeah, one thing has to be is like a real time, right? Okay. Find that interesting. Whoa, that is so fucking invasive, yo. They put a fucking band-aid on their fucking bladder, and then they're comparing length of the bladder, how much the thing stretched is. I think by the looks of it, longest length. A soft, comfortable, but stretchable electronics is reported. This is what I thought. Oh my god, who would want this? Like, the sensor comprises gold thin films, patent 15 nanometers thick. There is subtrained. The sensor responds linearly as a function of strain. So I think what this is, like, if the volume increases to uh the resistant. Okay, no, no, no. Okay, they're measuring. Then okay, cool. This is with increasing sensitivity of function senior. Sensor displays a good stability with very little hysteresis with cycling. Who's larger? Da, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I think the sensor stretches. So as the volume, as the so imagine like a balloon, right? Imagine like a balloon, and you put a band-aid on. So as you blow the balloon, like if there's the blown balloon gets bigger, the band-aid stretches, right? And I think From that, you can kind of infer how much, how much volume is there in your bladder, which is very interesting. A biocompatible hydrogel adhesive is used to attach the sensor. That's comforting. A bio a biocompatible hydrogel adhesive is used to attach sensors to vitro in vitro sensors to in vitro to outside wall of pig's bladder. This is okay. Okay, this seems to be a pig's bladder. This is fucking wasted time, yo. Sensor. I mean, yo. Why? Okay, this is not what we're after. This is not what we are after, but that's pretty cool. A stretchable thing, a stretchy thing that's available. It's interesting though. No one has. I haven't. I have not came across any machine learning technique they have used. You know, to detect, like, everybody seems to be using some kind of device and like getting data and analyzing the data like manually and trying to like. Dude, I haven't seen a deep learning solution. I haven't seen a deep learning twist or ML twist to this problem yet. Hopefully, as I read more paper, someone I know someone out there must have done it. It's not. I'm not the only one. Anyway, let's add this paper to the thing. Yo, I think today I'll fix my computer. Like I'll add. I have a because this computer is really slow at this point. I can barely research. So I might call it like a yada yada yada. Call it like a stream day. I'll still be researching. I'll go to gym and then I'll come back and do more research before the Christmas dinner. What was his name called? Sensors. Is this the one? No, that's not. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yada 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 yada. It was released in 2000 what 20? Received 2020. So it was pretty much last year. So it's not that old. Yo, it's end decision number two, yo. End decision number two. I might. All right, yo. I'm heading to gym, yo. So, yo, what are these people like? These are some fucking random bots coming into my stream. Just messing about. All right, yo. I can't skip a day today. The gym closes early today, and I cannot skip my What am I doing today? Legs or backs? I don't know. One of them. Um, all right, yo. That's it for today. Tomorrow I will I use like the old computer that I have and try things out. Probably try to install Linux in there. And they use, I don't know, because I'm currently using Streamlab OBS or something like that. Streamlab OBS, but I think Linux don't support Streamlab, so I need to figure out some other way to stream from Linux. Anyway, that's so that idea is so I can stream from Linux and work in my laptop, which is the plan. The internet seems to be decent, not too bad. So the internet problem is fixed, I think. But yeah, I'll call it a day over here for stream. Now stream tomorrow. Not probably not tomorrow because tomorrow's Christmas. But if I wake up early at 4, then I will. All right. Ciao guys. Ciao.